Alright there, YouTube. We're here at the front of the blue Jeep, working on the gold Jeep, and what I did is I got my new headlights in. That's the brand HW Star. I don't know if that's how you say it or how it really is. But the high low beams LEDs, I already got them installed. I had this here to make sure that the back side of the the bucket would fit the light, and it did, so I just installed them. Came with a couple of little I guess adapters or lengthening pigtail things, but I put them in. Looks pretty cool. That's what it had in it before. I don't know yet if they're very bright, because it is still daytime. Sun's still out, so I'm gonna try them out. I am gonna replace these turn signals. I'll probably polish these marker lights up. I don't know if I need to replace this little socket here, because it was not locked in. It was just kind of dangling down in there. The other side was fine, but yeah, I want to get some of the Euro style turn signals, and they're amber, just like these. So I got to get some. They're not cheap. I did find one side that was like pretty cheap, then the other side was like 70 something bucks. So I'll probably buy one and then keep my eye out. Whatever one was the cheap one, I'll buy that one and then keep my eye out for hopefully another deal to come out. Or I'll just buy the more expensive one for the other side. But I think it would look cool with the amber lights, and then kind of polish up all this trim a little bit, maybe paint it. Might look good. And I think this one's cracked right here. Yeah, so I might get new stuff for this one. Actually, that's probably what I ought to do. Just get all new stuff for the gold Jeep and then use it for this blue Jeep, huh? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll even take these new marker lamps. Let's see. I don't know. It depends. Depends on what color. Actually, I kind of like this one that was on it because it's darker. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one is definitely darker, so I'll probably just continue using it. But yeah, I might do that. I might even take these guys, because they're new, put those on the, I think they're black too. Yeah, they're black. I might use those on the gold Jeep and just get the grill and then swap stuff over. So I'm gonna wait though till nighttime, and then we will I'll leave all this stuff off. I think I gotta find a few screws so I can mount this side up properly, but I think I'll leave them off until I adjust them and whatnot. Probably what I'll do is I'll pull it either I don't know, I'll probably pull it up here on the lawn, and then I'll mark it off however far, and then I'll use the wall here to try and well, I need a dark wall to adjust them. So the only thing I got is the garage door. So maybe if I can park it in between here, back here, like I had it the other night, and then shine it right at the door, maybe we'll be able to adjust them. So all right, well, I'll bring you guys back. I'll adjust them myself, and then I'll put it all back together, and then I'll bring you guys back to show you how bright they are. We'll do like a test of hopefully lighten up the house. Those lights don't turn off, but they're automatic, so I can't turn them off with a switch. And then so we might just look down the street, kind of how we did with those other lights. So all right, well, I'll bring you back after a bit. All right guys, real quick, I wanted to bring you back and show you this. This is the light. These are all the options. It has just the regular 3 prongs. Yeah, it's got a ground, and then power for, it tells you which wires for the high beams, which one's for the low beams, which high beams was the red, and then low beams is blue. I can't remember which one of these lights said that it has driving lights, these other 2 wires, and turn signals built in, which is that little part down there. I don't think I'll be using the turn signals, but I did wire up the driving light, and I wired it in with the high beams. And one of these lights said that I was looking at had to where the driving light automatically came on with the high beams, but doesn't look like it was these ones, so I just wired it in. It doesn't do any good, just might make it look cooler with being brighter. I wish I could have it on all the time with low and high, but I don't know how to do that, because without it like jumping and just having the high beams on all the time, like basically being a jumper between high and low. So I don't know, maybe some kind of relay setup, but then that's a little complicated for me. So I just wired in. I made a little connector out of some little brass ones that I had. I should have showed you guys. Let me go over there and see if we got them. I'm going to take this stuff with me. Get that off of here. That was just laying in the pile, so that was kind of nice. So I do have kind of a mess again back here, because not only am I working on the drive shaft, which actually I think I can finish that now, but I also started building one of my toolkits for the Jeep, and right now all I can do is build one. Is one complete one in a way. I need to go back through the Jeeps, well, through the Gold Jeep at least, and let's see, I want to put this in with the wires. These are my switches, electrical connectors. Okay, so I had something kind of like these guys, except it was didn't have, it was basically a 4-way piece, like well, it had an end here, so a 3-way, so it had a male end here, and then on this side where it has that hole, it had a female, was actually built into that. So it was basically kind of like that. And so what I did is I bent it to where it was, so I'm holding it, I'm trying to hold it, where this finger that's moving, it was flat here. It didn't look, I don't know how to describe it, guys. But it was kind of like that anyway. So I just cut off a few pieces and then bent them, and then yeah, I was able to stick it in alongside the other male connector for the high beams, and then the headlight had a male piece, so it just went in to the female piece, and I had to cut off the other male piece so that it would fit. I hope that makes sense. I wish I had more of them things, or a picture of them. I just found them in here in my drawer. I need to go find some more of those. Probably I'll look on Amazon, get some more, because those will be, if these headlights work and I like how that's set up, I'll probably do that. for the rest of them. But yeah, I just adapted it to where they come on with the high beams. But yeah, like I said, I wish I could have it on all the time. You know, you pull the switch, they come on with the running lights, then pull it all the way out and the headlights come on, and then have, you know, low beams with driving light on the headlight on, and then have the other thing on. So but anyway, I'll bring you guys back once it's dark. All right, guys, we're back. I got them on. Got them adjusted a little bit, and put the bezels and everything on. I guess you can adjust them with the bezels on. There's a couple of little slots there, top and to this, you know, either side. Well, one of the sides, I guess. And yeah, if those other lights would go out, then we could see. But let's. I wish I had my phone mounted up here in the Jeep. Let me back up, and then I'll bring you guys right back, and we'll look down the street. All right, guys. Sitting in here, we can see a lot farther and a lot better, it seems like. Let's just click on the yeah, I like them. I'm sorry I can't show too much because I'm in a neighborhood, so I don't want people like having a fit. But yeah, they work pretty good. And then yeah, I like them. So I'll bring you guys back. Maybe we'll talk about something else here after a bit. Alright, guys, and we're back. I just wanted to show you, I got my SYE kit in. It came in the same package as those headlights. Got them off Amazon. This is a Rough Country one, so we can use it now. And then hopefully this drive shaft up here, drive line, propeller shaft, whatever you want to call it, hopefully that'll work with it. It's for 4.5, I think 0 to 4.5 or something like that. I can't remember. If you can look at that part number, maybe it'll tell you. I don't really care, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. So, but yeah, so that's it. I'm sorry I can't show you more. You know, you have to check the other video of me doing the LED like bumper and bumper lights. I'll just say bumper lights, the lower, you know, uppers and lower ones, because of where I live, and I don't feel like driving way out in the middle of nowhere and then get in trouble for being, you know, doing something that somebody doesn't want me to be doing. But anyway, I got I'm starting to build that kit, the tool kit right there. So yeah, I'm hoping. I need to go out to the Jeep and figure out some like fine things. Like I need to know what the bolt size is for the crank position sensor, and usually you can only get like a wrench up in there, so I need to find that wrench size. And then I need to, I think I converted the little bolts for the throttle position sensor to Allen's instead of Torx, because I figured that places would have Allen's more accessible than the Torx, but who knows. That's why I want to get a couple of little sets of them, put them in there, and then some other stuff. I need to go back to probably that pawn shop because they had some cheap wrenches, and I noticed that I'm missing a few sizes of wrenches, and might as well just get some used ones and put them in my kit, and then have a few in the toolbox until I get like a nice set, which I don't really care because I beat up the heck out of my tools. So but this place is still getting cleaned up. Well, it will be. I just keep moving things from one place to another, and yeah, and I need to figure out what's in some of these boxes because there's a lot of junk that I can just throw away, and then that fan and a bunch of stuff. But anyway, that's it. Sorry for the short video and that I can't show you more before or after, but yeah, that's it for this video. So till next time, y'all take care now.